Hello everybody! So today I think I'm going to start on making a princess kind of medieval-ish dress using this pattern. I want to do the one with the fancy big sleeves, and I will be using this pink polyester velvet that I have. I did try to dye it a different color because I have a lot of this that I got in an auction for really cheap, so I was hoping to dye this to make the Arwen dyeing dress. However, that's not going to happen. I tried dyeing a piece of this fabric in dye that was meant for polyester. I made it as hot as I could and I left it in for an hour, washed it, no color, same pink. It didn't take the dye like at all. So we're just gonna make a pink dress now out of this and using this pattern. I already cut out the pattern pieces and then put them back away in this. So I'm going to pull out the pieces for probably like the main body of the dress and get started on that. I have a couple hours to work on this before I have to go take 3 of my foster kittens to another foster who will bring them to their spay and neuter appointments tomorrow because we can't get them there at the time that they need to be there at the vet. So they're going to take them there for us and get fixed tomorrow, and right now I'm going to work on this. Alright, so I started this at like 11 or 12, I think, and it is now 2, I think. So I have finished the front and the back. So there's the front piece, the 2 side fronts, and then the back, and then the 2 side backs. And now I'm going to put these together and sew it into a dress. This fabric is stretchy, so I'm just going to sew it together, and there will be no zipper or closure. I think I'll just be able to put it over my head, and I won't have to do any closures. Alrighty, so I have the upper sleeve pieces there. I have the lower sleeve pattern piece here. It's really big. And I washed all of these pieces of chiffon. They just came out of the dryer, so I need to dig through these and just see if I have a piece of chiffon that's big enough to cut out 2 of the lower sleeve pieces. I think this one is pretty big. I might look at this one. Alright, it looks like this piece is large enough to use for the lower sleeve. So I'm going to set this one aside, and I'm just going to keep going through the chiffon until I have all the pieces that would possibly work, and then I will choose between those. Alright, it looks like this white could work as well. We could do like a pink and white. Alright, so if I shorten the sleeve just a little bit, I think I could use this purple. However, I do like the idea of using this for a different dress in a more dark, purpley, magical, mystic color theme. So I think I'm going to save the purple for a different one. I think maybe that for like a darker theme would be good. Mystical sorceress. Alright, so this piece is big enough. Alright, so this yellow could work if I just shorten the sleeve a tad bit. But I think yellow and pink would be really cute together. Like a happy, springy kind of feel. It could be a contest. So this is like a bright fuchsia pink. It's showing up more red on camera, but it's like it has a slightly more purple fuchsia kind of tone to it. But I could use this if I just shorten it a little bit. I think it might look cute, although I don't know if I want the like end of the sleeve to be like more vibrant. I think I'd rather it be a little bit more muted. So I don't know about this one. So there is plenty of this kind of a cream colored chiffon with a floral print on it. So this would be enough. I don't know if I'd like to use it with this pink or if I'd rather use it with the green one that I'm gonna make. I think this would look really nice with the green, but I will think about it. Let's say we have a light purple that I could modify the sleeve with to make it slightly shorter. But I don't think I'm feeling the pink and the purple combo today though. Alright, so I do like the idea of this light pink. I would have to shorten the length of the sleeves though, but I would be really happy with this color combination. That would be cute. Yeah, so this one is plenty large enough. So it's like a chiffon with a floral pattern in it. Trying to get the pattern to show up. So this would be plenty large enough for it. So we could do white for the lower sleeve, or I could shorten the sleeves a little bit and we can use the pink, and I'm kind of leaning towards the pink because then it'll just be like a super pink princessy dress. I could always use this for another project. It's pretty and it would be plenty, but I think maybe I'll just shorten the sleeves a little bit. And I'm really short actually, so shortening the sleeves a little bit would probably be best because I cut off roughly 2 inches from the skirt and it's still too long, but of course I left extra for it to be hemmed. But shortening the sleeve would actually probably be a good idea because taking into account my height. So, you know, it probably would be good to use this pink. I really like this combination. I think that's going to be cute. All right, we made decisions. I'm going to use this pink. So this is where we stand with the pink. I am going to have to forego that bit of length, but basically this is the section where that fits like around where the sleeve, so it'd be set in the sleeve, and then it'll flare out here. And then these edges here are sewn together, and I'll just have to like round out this area, and I think it'll be fine. I did get this fabric for free, so if I do mess up, I could go back and use the white, but I think I'll be fine with this. Alright, so it is currently 5:30 in the morning. I have my sleeves, I have my dress. I need to attach the sleeves, hem the neckline, and hem the bottom of the dress. And then possibly embellish the top of the neckline, and that's, I think, everything that I'm going to do for this. I was kind of in the zone yesterday when I was working on the sleeves, but basically on the edges looked like kind of messy from me turning them in and sewing them down. So I also did like an embroidered leaf vine kind of stitch along it. So that's how the edges of the sleeves are done. Then I put this silver trim around the join of the two sleeve pieces, and I cut some whiter silver trim down to this, and then I sewed little pearls at each little area. And then you can't see it that well, but there's clear beads all along the top and bottom as well. It's hard to see since they're clear, but I think they kind of add a glittery, shiny effect. Kind of. There. You can kind of see them now. But yeah, that's what I did. And now we need to attach sleeves. Alrighty, so it's hard to see what's going on amongst all of this pink, but the first sleeve is pinned on. These sleeves do have little gussets, so this little corner needs to go down between the middle side seam of the last part, and then this part goes up into the sleeve area. It's just how it fits in. Their gusset is kind of a longer one that I would normally like draft for a pattern. Usually they would be squares that are kind of fit in, but the bottom of the sleeve does have like a gusset. And then if you look at these edges, these two fit into like the side seam, the middle side seam.